Let me encourage someone today who is heavy hearted. They have been talked about and lied on. Let's talk about the boomerang effect. The boomerang effect. Be careful how you speak. Be careful of who you put your mouth on. We should be very careful if a person calls you and gossip or badmouth someone else in front of you. They will do the same to you. If they speak comfortably about another person behind their back, they will eventually speak the same way about you. That is not a mistake. That is their nature. Gossip should stop when it reaches a saint's ear. A godly listener refused to become a dumping ground for another person's poison. The boomerang effect is rooted in a spiritual law. What a person sows, they shall reap. Words released in secret do not disappear. They travel, they return, and they strike the one who threw them. Scripture is clear that careless, malicious, and double-minded tongue speech never goes unaccounted for. The phrase, "be careful of who you put your mouth on," is not a direct King James Version quote, but it strongly echoes the wisdom of Micah 7:5. Trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in the guide. Keep the doors of your mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. This verse warns us of unguarded speech. Even with those closest to us, can become a doorway through which betrayal, division, and destruction enter. Words spoken loosely can fracture relationship and expose the speaker to judgment. James 3:1-12 deliver a sobering indictment of the tongue. It compares the tongue to a small fire that sets an entire forest ablaze, and to a deadly poison capable of corrupting the whole body. The same mouth that blesses God must not be used to curse people made in his likeness. God does not overlook this contradiction. A two-faced tongue reveals a divided heart. Let me say that again. A two-faced tongue reveals a divided heart. The Bible also addresses a double-minded person, one who speaks peace in your face while sowing discourse behind your back. James 1:8 declares a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That instability eventually exposes itself. What is whispered in darkness is brought to the light. What is spoken behind closed doors is repaid openly. Lies collapse under the weight of truth, and gossipers are often trapped by their own words. Shielding your words or protecting the entrance of your mouth is a biblical discipline. It means refusing to traffic in secrets, rumors, half-truth, and character assassination. In season of hardship, Scripture warns that even those you trust most may turn against you. This is why wisdom demands restraint. The book of Proverbs repeatedly emphasizes The power and consequences of speech. Proverbs 18:21 states, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Notice the language of fruit. Words produce outcome. Gossip produce isolation. Lies produce exposure. A deceitful tongue will eventually devour its owner. Proverbs 26:27 says, reinforce this truth. Whatsoever diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. This is the boomerang. What is thrown with intent to harm will return to you with greater force. This message is both a warning and a reassurance. A warning to those who spread gossip, lies, and division. You will not get away with it. God Himself defends truth, reputation, and righteousness. And a reassurance to those who have been talked about, to those who have been mistreated, to those who have been wounded by two-faced individuals. God is not mocked. He sees, He records, and He repays justly. Let gossip die at your ears. Let lies find no agreement in your spirit. Guard your mouth, guard your heart, and trust that every careless word released into the air will answer to God and return to its source. Something that we all should consider and remember. Be careful of what we say. And when you burn bridges, it's best that you know how to swim.